Pac was out there with y'all.
Yep. I said it the other day. I say, I wonder what Pac would do right now if he was living.
Oh, no,
he'd be on the front line. You know it.
Yeah.
I had to be right there with him because, you know, he was militant with it.
Pac would have got arrested 10 times already in the last 2 weeks.
Come on, you already know it.
Nah.
They probably would have shot Pac. They would have shot Pac for sure.
Yup.
They would have did it.
They would have did it. I mean, you know, Pac was ahead of his time with talking that right shit. Shout out to Digital Underground. They from out there, too. You know,
shout out to Digital Underground. Money Beat.
The Loonies. The Loonies.
You had the Loonies on here?
No. I'm just saying the whole Bay Area.
Yeah.
When I came out, the Loonies came out. I think the hieroglyph. Yo, was my man from out there? Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. He wasn't from the Bay Area?
Nah, he was from LA. He's from Southern California. He wasn't from the Bay.
I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a
Yeah.
That was a classic.
That was a good song. That is classic. You can't hide that. That was a classic.
Nah, that was a great classic, man.
Yes.
And yeah, man. You know, with me, I used to always love going to San Francisco because when I go to LA, it was different. You know, I'm from New York, all the cities, all the buildings. But then when I get to San Francisco, I felt like I was almost in New York, but on the West Coast.
Right. It's kind of like it's different mentality, but this, you know, Frisco's a smaller. It looked like New York, kind of with the buildings and everything. You know, one-way streets and all kind of. You know, Frisco is a unique
when I went over
place.
there. When back in the days when I used to go there, back in the days, there was a lot of pimps out there. A lot of pimps.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the greatest, Fillmore Slim.
His name was Fillmore Slim?
Yeah, Fillmore Slim.
So I used to go out there, I used to see them with the pink minks on and shit, middle of the street.
That's what I try to tell people. I said, man, Frisco ain't no Southern town. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the 80s when, you know, back, you know, during when they had that one little district where, you know, a lot of things was going on, but you know what I'm saying? It's projects and everything in the scope, boy. They, you know what I'm saying? They ain't no suckers, by far not. You know what I mean? But I was just tripping though, because I was like, I want some of my youngsters and not even that. I want a lot of people to watch and do their due diligence on how things used to jump off. Like, you know, back in our ancestors is probably rolling over in their grave because they used to really, really swing the bat and go hard for us to have freedom, you know, right now. You know what I mean? I mean, they, you know, it was to the point, man, where they used to, you know, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be real about it. You know, the slave masters, they're, you know, they're actually, you know what I mean? You know, do the thing, you know, to the biggest man, like the biggest man in front of their kids, in front of the whole city. It's a big circle. You know what I'm saying? They do something like that, break them down and dehumanize them. And then, you know what I'm saying, whip them with a whip, okay? Put the noose around them, hang them, and then set them on fire and say, look at this, son. This how it's gonna be. This how it's supposed to be. These niggas, you know, all that. You don't see us out there doing that kind of. We don't kill white people. We don't do none of that. We don't do that kind of. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I say all the time is like, you know, some of my best friends are white. And I never look at them like their ancestors is a slave owner. I just love them because I love people, man. Whether they
I know some white folks, these new millennials, they'll say, mom, dad, those are my friends. You know what I'm saying?
Thank God. I believe hip hop had a lot to do with that.
Hip hop culture put so many people to put the whole world together for us, the millennials, you know what I'm saying, all the youngsters. It made us all, because we were all, it's all walks of life, different colors, and we all rock together. You know, all that old way of thinking, throw that out. Get that old out the way. You feel me? We ain't with that. You hear me?
That is a fact, man. I feel the same way, E-40, and but it's a crazy time. And with the COVID, I know San Francisco was one of the first cities shut down. Did they open back up out there?
Slowly but surely, but no. It's some places that's open. They doing the social distancing, you know, the Give Me Six movement. You know what I'm saying? You know, Napa doing a pretty good job with it right now. You know, they open a lot of the restaurants out there. Everybody, they outside. They're doing it outside, and they got tables, you know, farther apart. You know, they doing it slowly but surely. I guess people like me, we can't be in here forever, but
yeah, but you know what's scaring me is over here in Miami, they open, right? So New
yeah, but
York
they
can't
shut it
open.
back down.
Everybody came from New York. Everybody down here. The restaurants is ram-packed. No mask on. Everybody calling me like they having parties. Like, I'm like, yo, it's really a pandemic out there.
And trip this out. Damn, it's like the timing, like, you know, after Floyd, like when they did that in all of the protesting, it's like so much, you know, ain't no distancing. It's like we protesting. It is what it is, you know. A lot of people had their masks on though.
I'm praying that everybody comes out all right, that everybody ain't sick in like 2 weeks, because, you know, it take like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That protest, you know, I wanted to go out there bad. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
But my wife was like, yo, just, huh?
I wanted to go out there too. I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't even that type of dude. You know what I'm saying?
My wife was like, yo, she was like, yo, you bugging out. Just talk on your show. Spread the word like that. COVID is out there.
Bro, I've been shelter in place, man. You feel me? I'm cool. I'm cool. You know, I make money in my sleep. Not trying to brag, but I set it up like that. You know what I mean?
I see you residual income. You got that wine out there. Everybody like wine in a time like this.
Come on, man. Everything. You know, that's what I do every day. Sip some wine or some tequila. You know what I'm saying? Some pre-mixed cocktails. We make some pre-mixed cocktails, all that good stuff, man, you know. But nah, man, you know, during this time, it's a time for bonding with your families. Those who haven't, because a lot of people work real hard and they travel a lot. You know, now even their kids are at home now with them from college. Like, you know, I'm going home. You know what I mean? So they all at home, and they teach the mothers is teaching the daughters how to cook and how to bake, you know, and do things like that. The fathers is teaching, you know, the kids, hopefully, like, you know, the boys how to, you know, understand me, work with a wrench, a hammer, you know, just do things that you normally ain't never did, you know. So it's a good time for bonding.
Nowadays, I've seen, before COVID and all that, I've seen more men chefs than women. Women been coming up in the world with their own sophisticated jobs. They don't want to cook. And there's guys out here cooking.
Come on. You already know it. You already know it. Hey, me being the oldest of four, you know what I'm saying, from Magazine Street, I self-taught myself, man. And I worked at a little gourmet restaurant. I feel like it was a 5-star restaurant back in the days, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it was a, you know, Michelin star restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a little spot in Venice, California when I was a teenager, and I worked there. I started off washing dishes, and then I started cooking up under this guy named Lewis. Caucasian dude, super cool. My fucking guy to this day, you know what I'm saying? And taught me how to make escargot. You know what escargot is?
Escargot.
Yeah, you know what it is, huh?
It's a snail.
I just want you to say that so they know.
Yeah, I ain't eating that.
Hey, I ate it one time. I ain't gonna lie, because the buttery taste that's in it, it's like a green butter with all kind of, you know what I mean, parsley and all kind of stuff. That I ate one. I ain't gonna lie, but I was young. You know what I mean?
But it tastes like chicken.
It did taste like chicken. It was kind of chewy, but that sauce made it kind of cool though. But I can't do it again though. You feel me? But I was making chicken cordon bleu, you know, orange ruffles.
I grew up poor.
Huh?
My father feed me tongue and pig's feet and shit, like all that. And
good though, fuck that. That you ate that stuff before?
Yeah, hell yeah. Spanish people, bro. Yeah, let me tell you, my father, he would cook tongue, ears.
Beef tongue, right?
Beef tongue. Then he would cook pig's feet, all the whack.
I didn't know you. That's the shit. That's me. Yeah, give me some other chitlins, man, with some hog maws. You feel me?
Give you some liver.
That's what I'm. with. That's what I'm not.
My daughter every day. I say, yo, don't make me give you some liverwurst and shit like that. Don't play with me.